you so much for joining us today in Aprendiendo Juntos, Learning Together, a program that will help you learn Spanish or improve your Spanish proficiency. I am Patty Dole, and I am honored to become your Spanish professor. So, who is Patty Dole? Let me tell you about myself. I am originally from Bogota, Colombia, and I have a degree in social communications and journalism, which has equipped me with a great command of the Spanish. I have served as a Spanish tutor, interpreter, and translator for more than 10 years, and I have had the pleasure to teach Spanish to high school students, college students, and professionals from all levels. Well, our methodology. During all our lessons, I will explain the goal of each lesson in English and will provide key directions. As the lesson flows, I will incorporate Spanish, verbally and in writing, with its translation into English for a better understanding. I will repeat key information several times to allow you to repeat and carefully listen pronunciation. With that being said, let's start this awesome journey, driving into Spanish. Although we have selected a topic for our class today, I will be putting some vocabulary information from place to place in our time today. Before to jump into vocabulary and grammar, I would like to share with all of you great information about Spanish and Hispanics. Let's start by understanding what Spanish is. Well, Spanish is a Romance language that originated in the Castilla region of Spain. More than 400 million people speak Spanish as a native language in all the world. The second is Mandarin, and in the terms of the number of native speakers, and then is English. There are estimated 470 million Spanish speakers with native competence in the entire world. And Spanish is one of the 6 official languages in the United Nations. Here in the United States, Hispanics, the people that speak Spanish, as a native language, is the largest minority. So it will be helpful if you can communicate with them, with us. Spanish is also the nationality of people born in Spain. Now, you are asking yourself probably, so who are Hispanics? Well, Hispanics are all the people that speak Spanish as native language or first language. We usually hear people calling themselves Hispanics, although they were born in America because of the heritage for their grandparents and their parents. But they are really Americans, and they usually call Hispanics Americans. Now, talking about Spanish and Hispanics, we certainly need to talk about Latinos. Well, let's clarify that the use of the word Latino or Latina is not related to the Latin language. The use of this word is related to geography, which means that it's the people from Latin America. Those are the people called Latinos. That term includes people from Brazil. And note, people from Brazil, they don't speak Spanish as native language. Their native language is Portuguese. Okay, now that we are clear with the definitions, well, I hope so, let's move to a Spanish Geography 101. In this part of the lesson, I will provide key information in English, and then I will provide the same information into Spanish so you can get familiar with the pronunciation. But before, vocabulary time. Okay, here we go with vocabulary time. I will say the word in English, then in Spanish, and then you repeat. Is that okay? Okay, country, país. Country, país. Now, you repeat. Now, capital, capital. Capital, capital. Your turn. Town, ciudad. Town, ciudad. Your turn now. City, ciudad. City, ciudad. Population, población o habitantes. Población o habitantes. Now your turn. Great job. It is important to keep in mind that you say town and city, both are ciudad. Okay? So this is our vocabulary doses for today. So now let's go to those Spanish-speaking countries in North, Central, and South America. We also have a Spanish-speaking country in the Caribbean and Europe. So let's start with North America. United Mexican States. Los Estados Unidos Mexicanos. México. Mexico has over 131 million population. Its capital is Mexico City. Su capital es Ciudad de México. Ciudad de México. And the nationality of people from Mexico is Mexicans. Mexican, Mexicans. Mexicano, Mexicanos. Now let's go with gender. Mexicano, Mexicana. Okay, now let me go to these 9 charts. Let's go again. Mexico with capital Mexico City or Ciudad de Mexico. Nationality, Mexican, Mexicano or Mexicana. Okay, this is a good time to tell you in Spanish that we use a lot of genders in Spanish. So when we talk about nationality, for us the feminine will end with the letter A and the masculine with A with the letter O. So you won't have an opportunity to get lost, okay? Now let's move to Central America. But before, vocabulary time again. Now let's go with the days of the week. I go again. The day in English, in Spanish, and we'll give you time to repeat, okay? Here we go. Monday, lunes. Monday, lunes. Okay, your turn. Tuesday, martes. Tuesday, martes. It's your turn now. Wednesday, miércoles. Wednesday, miércoles. I know, a little bit difficult. Thursday, jueves. Thursday, jueves. Your turn. Friday, viernes. Friday, viernes. I can hear you. Saturday, sábado. Saturday, sábado. Your turn. And let's finish with Sunday, domingo. Sunday, domingo. Okay, let's go back to Mexico. Let's go to the Central America. Let's start with Guatemala, República of Guatemala. Republic of Guatemala. Its capital is Guatemala City, Ciudad de Guatemala. Guatemala has more than 16 million population, and the nationality of the people from Guatemala is Guatemalan. Now, be careful in Spanish. Guatemalteco or Guatemalteca. I know, you just need to practice. Guatemalteco or Guatemalteca. Let's go south and let's go to the Republic of El Salvador. El Salvador. República de El Salvador. Its capital is San Salvador. San Salvador. El Salvador has more than 6 million population, and its nationality is Salvadorian. Okay, here in Spanish, now, this is a new sound for you. Salvadoreño. Salvadoreño. It's the little N with the little hat. Salvadoreño for the male, and Salvadoreña for the female. Okay, this is El Salvador. Let's go to Honduras. I have great friends from Honduras, and its capital is Tegucigalpa. I know, another difficult one. Tegucigalpa. People say Tegu. Okay, Honduras has more than 8 million population, and its nationality is Honduran. Let's go with the new sound in your Spanish. Hondureño, Hondureña. Honduran, Hondureño, Hondureño. Now, and before moving to Nicaragua, let's have vocabulary time. Let's go with the months of the year. That's a little longer. What I will do is I will say the month of the year in English, then in Spanish, and we'll give you a quick time to repeat, okay? January, enero. January, enero. February, febrero. February, febrero. March, marzo. March, marzo. April, abril. April, abril. May, mayo. May, mayo. June, junio. June, junio. July, julio. July, julio. August, agosto. August, agosto. September, septiembre. September, septiembre. October, octubre. October, octubre. November, noviembre. November, noviembre. And let's finish with December, diciembre. December, diciembre. Let's repeat it again. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Okay, I know it's a little bit difficult, tons of information, but you will get it. Now let's move to Nicaragua, the Republic of Nicaragua, La República de Nicaragua. Its capital is Managua, Managua. Nicaragua has more than 6 million population and its nationality is Nicaraguans. Okay, Nicaraguans in Spanish is Nicaragüense. And let me tell you a story about Nicaragüense. Nicaragüense doesn't have gender. You can use for male or for female. Nicaragüense. Then when we get in another lessons here, I will explain to you how you will understand with the rest of the sentence. Nicaragüense. And let's move to Costa Rica. Costa Rica, Republic of Costa Rica. Its capital is San Jose de Costa Rica. San Jose. Costa Ricans are more than 4 million population and its nationality is Costa Rican. Let me tell you something funny here. They call themselves ticos because of the pronunciation of Costa Rica. And here is the same like when we talk about the Nicaragüense from Nicaragua. In this nationality is not a gender. They are costarricenses. Costarricense. Okay? And we will finish Central America with the Republic of Panama. La República de Panama. Its capital is Panama City. Well, Panama has more than 3.6 million population and its nationality is Panamanian. Do you remember the N letter with the little hat? Here again, Panameño, Panameña. Panameño for a male, Panameña for a female. Now let's go to our last vocabulary time for today. Let's talk about the seasons of the year. Remember, I will say in English and in Spanish, and it will give you a time for you to repeat. Winter, invierno. Winter, invierno. Your turn. Spring, primavera. Spring, primavera. I'm listening. Summer, verano. Summer, verano. And fall, otoño. Fall, otoño. Well, with Panama, we're finishing today's lesson. And we continue next time in our next lesson with South America, the Caribbean, and Spain. We hope you have learned tons today about Hispanics and the Spanish language. And we hope that in our next time together, we can learn more here in Aprendiendo Juntos. Thank you so much again for joining us today. Bye-bye. Adios.